Hello everyone, this is Sonia from Sonia's Mixed Media. I'm back with this video on some books that I want to concentrate on working in for the year 2023 because it is fastly approaching, isn't it? It's crazy. I don't know where the year's gone. So there's similar tags that will come out, 10 books to finish in 2023. You'll be seeing a lot of those coming up in December and January. I don't think I have 10 books here. And I don't gonna put that stress on myself of saying, oh, I'm going to finish these books. But these are books that I've picked out of my collection that I want to concentrate on next year. Not to necessarily finish, but just to work in because they are favorites of mine. I like the pictures when I finish them the most, and they're the most enjoyable to me. Yes, so we'll get to it. And I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 books here, so not quite 10. But yeah, really want to concentrate on these next year. Okay, let's get started. So I'll just pop them on the floor because my desk is full. Okay, the first one is this one here, which is The Fabulous Fashions of the 1950s colouring book by Creative Haven. And I really enjoy working in this one. Most of the pictures I've done in this, I've done with buddy colours with a couple of ladies on Instagram. So that was really fun to work with them. And yeah, it's just been a really nice book to work in and to practice my shading. And I just use, this one here is, I think, Crayola Super Tip, Crayola Twistable Pencils and the leaves. And then this dress here I did just with watercolours. I did go a little bit out of the line at the bottom of the dress there, but I do like the effect that the watercolour gave on the dress, and a little bit of gold glitter pen there. So I'll show you the pages I've done. So I did this one here. This is all with the Crayola Twistable Pencils, which are now fast becoming my very favourite pencils, and it's great because they are not very expensive compared to other artist pencils. I think they're fantastic, and I will show you my set in a minute. Well, at the end of the video I'll show you my set. This one here I did. They're just really pretty pictures of, ladies and gentlemen in the 50s. And I just really enjoy colouring the clothes. And yeah, like I said, it gives me a chance to practice my shading on clothing, which is quite difficult to do. But I really like the pictures when they're finished. And yeah, I have to be in the mood though, I must say, to colour in people like this. But when I am and I'm on a roll, I think they turn out quite nice. And I just love using the coloured pencil and a little bit of glitter gel pen for the jewellery and things. And even all the background is just coloured pencil as well. So I've got a few more to do in this, but I'm really enjoying it, so I'd like to get a few more done in this one here. So that's the first book I'd like to concentrate on next year. Well, I guess they're in no particular order. Yeah, of my favourites. These are all kind of my favourite books. This is Classic Comic Colouring Book Sci-Fi and Horror Edition. I do have the other one, the Classic Comic Colouring Book. What's that one? I can't quite remember now, but I got that one first. Then I got this one second. I've only done a couple in this, I think 3 or 4, but I really love how these images turn out when they're coloured in, because of all the black lines and the black backgrounds. They just really, I mean, look at that. They really pop when they're finished. And again, just using Crayola Super Tip markers in this and glitter gel pens. Did that one there. See how they really just pop off the page. The colours are so bright and vibrant. And yeah, I'm a really bright person. Like, I love using bright colours. So this is a really good book for me to do. This one here, I really, if you look up, I've said this before, if you look up the name of the comic and what edition it was, like this is number 10 of Space Adventures, you will find the original cover and what colours they coloured it. So I love this so much, the way it was coloured. I think they pretty much copied it, especially this guy here, the way his face was all these different colours. I just really loved how they did that. So you can always do that if you don't know. It's a great book. If you don't, like, a lot of people go, oh, I don't know what colours to use, what goes with what, I have a hard time picking colours. These books here would be a great book for you, because you can look up every single page and you can see what colours they used. So you can completely copy it, or you could go, okay, well, the main picture, maybe this guy's jacket was red, and you can go, well, I'll do everything else the same colour, but I'll change his jacket. Or, you know, you can change it a little bit, a lot, or you can just like copy it. So yeah, I really recommend that if you are one of those people who, you know, have a hard time picking colours. This one is again with my Crayola twistable pencils, and I just think it really came out well. This paper loves the twistable pencils as well. It's just, they just glide on like butter. That's just really smooth. Absolutely love using them as well. And again, you know, just with pencil, well, it's like a crown pencil, so it just really pops. What else? Have I done anything else? I did super tips on this one. This is the last one I've done back in July in this book. So I really want to work in this more, because I love the thriller and horror scenes. So yeah, I really want to do more in that. This one I bought it secondhand, this book, and this guy had already been started, so I've just got to finish that page off. If you're looking for this book, you're going to have to look on eBay, or perhaps World of Books, which sells secondhand colouring books. A lot of them are brand new. They've just got them from closed down bookstores or warehouses. I've bought quite a few off of World of Books, or it's called WOB, W-O-B. I'm pretty sure they do like shipping worldwide to Australia. It's free shipping. And yeah, a lot of books that are older, colouring books. If I'm searching for something, about 95% of the time they have the book. You will pay more than it originally was. It's just part of it, because, you know, they don't print them anymore. But it's a really good site if you're looking for older books. And you will find that the rest of the books I'm about to show you are also quite old books. So you're going to have to go to, if you're interested in any of them, go to the World of Books site, or go to eBay and try to find copies on there. Because I don't really want to buy any more colouring books. I've been so good, and I haven't bought any in the last 4 months because I wasn't colouring. And now that I am colouring again, I don't want to get back on that cycle of, you know, buying colouring books every couple of days. I've broken the habit, so I want to kind of keep it that way. So this is quite an old book. These art therapy books, they do not print anymore. So most of these I've found on World of Books, and I've found a couple on eBay. So you just have to search for them, but they are still out there. They're a hardcover book. and the paper in these are absolutely great. They're double-sided, but they're really thick. I've put watercolor paint, I've put distress inks, I've used Crayola super tips, Crayola pencils. I've used all sorts of things in these books, and it doesn't bleed through. But this book is the Buddhism one. Now I first saw this on Mary's site. Hi Mary, if you're watching. Now her site is on YouTube called Another Little Piece of My Art, I think it is. Another Piece of My Art, or Another Little Piece of My Art. Something like that. Anyway, love her channel. Go check her out. And she has a lot of these books, and that's when I first found these art therapy books and just had to get some. So I've done this page, calling the background finished because I don't want to colour in every little single leaf thing here. So did this one again, Crayola twistable pencils, and then some Crayola super tips in the background. I've only done a couple in here. Actually, I don't think I've done much at all in this one, but it's a really nice book. I've shown it before on my channel, I believe, but it's got a lot of these, if you like geometric designs. It's got a lot of geometric designs. It's got mandalas in here. And then you have a lot of your Buddha type images as well. Oops, that's one I wasn't supposed to show because I'm going to show that at the end of the month. But yeah, a lot of these types of images. It's a really nice book. There's one that I just put a bit of stain, distress ink, in the background there, just to get it started. And as you can see, it didn't go through at all. Just trying to see, I don't want to show anything that I haven't shown. I'm working on this one. So this one here is such a big wallpaper page, but I absolutely love that it's all dragons. So I just, every time I get the book out, I'm just going to work on one little piece of each dragon and hopefully get it done that way. Yeah, like I said, it's got mandalas, pretty mandalas, and then your Buddhism, your elephants. It's got a mixture of everything. Chinese lanterns. Yeah, so this one, I mean, I love this image with the koi fish and the cranes. Yeah, it's just a lovely book. So I won't show you that one because I finished, and then there's a page that I'm working on, so I'll show you those at the end of the month, but definitely want to be working in this one next year. Okay, then I have the Magical City, which I've had for years and years. Lizzie Mary Cullen, I think we've all seen this one before. And I have done quite a few in here, but I really love this book. And I just got to work in it some more. Here's a whip I've got going. But I just love Derwent ink tints on these. I use that. I use Crayola super tips, coloured pencils. Yeah, this one I've done. I've done this one here. Like I just, again, it's all about the bright colours for me, and this book just, you know, just calls for bright colours. This one here, I just started the dome building here. This is my Moulin Rouge. I really love how this turned out. Now I think with this one I did my Crayola Super Tips and then I went over it with the Crayola twistable pencils. And then I've got gold glitter gel pen in there as well, but yeah, so it gives it a really nice, it's turned out really nice and shiny, and I actually like the waxy look. I did this one I did years ago, and again, just Crayola Super Tips. But I find that if you use the pastel colours and you don't go over it too many times, it sort of gives it a bit of a watercolour effect. So I actually really like that one. I did this one here. I think, yeah, I didn't finish it. I just noticed I didn't finish it. I did all of that, got to these and stopped. Oh, that's crazy. I just noticed that. I did the Sherlock. I saw someone on Instagram do it in this colours. So I really liked it. So I went with the same sort of colours for that one. Did this one in all bright colours. Absolutely love it. And I think this is mostly, let's see. Yeah, it's doing ink tints, I think. I'm just trying to see if I've got any marker on there. I don't think so. I think it's always all doing ink tints. Yes, so it's a really cool book. A lot of us have it. There's probably a very few of us who have actually finished it. Because they do take a long time. But it's a really nice book and I need to work it up more. The next one I've got, and this is one of my favourite books. This is the Art Therapy series again with the hardcover. This is Aztecs and Mayas. And I really had to hunt this one down, and I did find it and I bought it. And I really love, again, the images are so different in this book than any other colouring book I've seen. And yeah, just absolutely love putting all the colours on here. And again, just working with Crayolas, you know, the Super Tip markers and the Super Tip, and the twistable pencils. This is glitter gel pen and markers. Here I've used for the background because I didn't want to colour every little bit in. Soft pastels, and then just went back in with some glitter gel pen just for some little bits, so you don't have to colour in every little section if you don't want to. This one here is just Super Tips with some glitter gel pen, and I was working with it in order, but then I got tired of that and skipped around. Love this guy here, love all the colours and the brightness of him. Love how it had these border strips. And this one here, just, you know, didn't even colour them in, left them white because I think they looked really cool. Yeah, this is where I skipped around a bit. Now, just think no, this is a page I've been working on at the moment. So this is the fish page, and I've just gone in and I've put some distress stains for the water in the background. I don't know why this bit all green. It's very green water. I might have to go back in and try to put some blue in here, I think. Went a bit crazy with the green. But as you can see, no bleed through at all because this paper is that good a quality. So that's what I'm working on. But this is just a beautiful book. Still flip through. So I love geometric designs as well, and so I love that it's got those in there, but then it's got like these really interesting, beautiful full pictures as well. So you've got a bit of everything, animals and flowers. You've got people. I did this guy. Really love how he turned out. I love, and this is why I'm called Sonia's Mixed Media too, is I love mixing my media. I love doing pencil. This here I think was Derwent Intense for his hair. I got glitter gel pens. You know, I got a bit of everything going on. I love using all different medias on the same page. So like I said, people, lots of animals. Beautiful. This one, I absolutely love this page. I did this with Mary from another piece of my art, and just turned out really nice. I used washi tape around the outside, which I thought these looked like little eggs, so they'd be little fish eggs. And then I did Crayola twistable pencils for all the colouring of the fish, and then I outlined the fish and outlined the eyes with black glaze gel pen. And then I used it's like 3D clear liquid, I don't know what it's called anymore, someone else asked me about it before, but it gives it a 3D effect on the eyeballs, so they look kind of wet and glossy. They look really cool. The background's just acrylic paint that I splotched on there. Instead of painted, I splotched it so it has a bit of texture. Yeah, I just really love how that turned out. Butterflies. Oops, there goes my tripod wobbling, sorry. So it's got a bit of everything in here. If I feel like mandalas, I can do mandalas. If I feel like animals, I can do animals. If I feel like doing crazy people, I can do crazy people. But I just love the tribal, you know, just kind of look of them, if that's the word for it. It's just a really beautiful, original book. I love working in it. This one was all super tips, and then the background was Crayola twistable pencil. So I definitely want to work in this next year, because it's just such a beautiful book, an original book. I just, yeah, I love it. I really love this book. And the paper, like I said, is fantastic. The pages are sewn in. It's hard covered. It's just, it's everything. Love this book. I do have to look. Who's the author? The illustrator, I should say. Mitchell. I think it's Mitchell Soliak. So I really want to look up if they've got any more works that I like. Okay, we're getting there, people. So the mouse guard. I'll just have a quick sip of water here. I've only done about 2 pages in the mouse guard, and I've had this book for quite some years, and I don't know, it's one of these books that I keep getting out, and then I look at the pictures, oh, that's beautiful, and then I put it back on the cupboard. And I don't know why, because again, it's one of those books that has the thick black outlines that I love. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone loves thick black line work like this, but I do, because when I add my bright colours to it, they really pop. I mean, look at that. Now, this is nothing fancy. Anyone can do this. This is, again, Crayola Super Tips and Crayola Twistable Pencils. And I think a little bit of glitter gel pen. And so no fancy, really expensive supplies. And I just love how the colours just pop off the page. And it's because of that dark line work. And if you have a look at the pictures in this, this is an absolutely beautiful book. I mean, it's gorgeous. I don't know why I haven't worked in it more. This is, I think, the first page I did in this book. And I did it because of what do you call it? A colour along. And I think it was for Snail. And this was, yeah. I remember seeing this snail and thinking, oh yeah, I'll do this now. Now I did glitter gel pen on the snail at the bottom, and I really like the glittery bit on that snail. I just love how it turns out. Hopefully you can see it there. But yeah, again, just pencil and super tip markers. And yeah, so I think that's all I've done in this book, but it is so beautiful, and I think I'm going to leave it out today, and I'm going to try to get a page done in here today even, but next year I've definitely got to work in this book. This is such a shame that I haven't done more in this book. It's really is stunning book. Okay, now the last three are all in a series, and these are the Menagerie, which they're really big books, the Aviary, and the Aquarium. And yeah, they're all these doodly style, and I want to work in these more because when they're finished, they look amazing. But they do take, because it's such a big book, like, I mean, this is the Mouse Guard, which is a pretty big book, and they're bigger than that. So they're probably, are they A4? Let me have a look. Right, so they're A4, but they're like this 2, 3, probably what, 3 inches wider than an A4 book. So they take a lot of time to do, and there's all these little tiny bits. But when they are finished, they look stunning, and some of my favourite work I've ever done are in these books. So I like to work more in them. So this is a little penguin I did, and I hope the camera's going to pick this up. But this is marker and glaze pens and glitter gel pens, and he's just so gorgeous. And all these little blue dots were they already in the background? I think they were, yes. They're already in the background. And I mean, these are so cute. Every one of these pictures that I've completed, if I could find frames to fit, I would, you know, I would cut them out and frame them, put them here in my craft room. This one, the owl, again, all glitter gel pens, glaze pens. They just, if you put the time and effort into them, they just turn out absolutely gorgeous, in my eyes anyway. And you don't have to do every little tiny feather a different colour. I just did that whole ring the same colour. Same with these, you know, just pick out sections and they still look amazing. But glitter gel pens and glaze pens are great for these. So this one is the Aviary, if you like birds. So that's that one. And then I've got the Menagerie, which is all like bears and lions and tigers and such. Beautiful, beautiful images. The hardest thing is finding which one I want to do next. But I'll show you the bear that I did. I think this is the last one I've done in these 3 books. He is beautiful. Love how he turned out. And he was, I actually used, I did use markers. Yep, I used the Hoo markers. They do go through, so you need to put paper underneath and glitter gel pen. But like I said, these will take me probably 3-4 days of quite a few hours of work. Like I don't work on them 24 hours a day, but they do take a while, but they are so worth it in the end. This is another one I would frame this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, I want to work more in these books next year because they're just worth it. The end result is worth it. There's one I did back in August 2021, and I did it half-half. Someone on Instagram did this style where they did half-half, so that's where I got the idea from. But yeah, glitter gel pens is the way to go to really make them stand out. So that's that one. And then I've got the aquarium. I don't know if I may have done one in this one. So this is your fish and all your sea life. Yeah, I did do one. I think it was a crab, I think. Again, it was for a colour along. I did this one. So this was all marker down the bottom here, and then I just did all the shell in the glitter gel pens. And then I added, what's this? I think this is some sparkly gold watercolour paint I decided to put as sand. So you can probably see the sparkle there. He's so cute. I think that's the only one I did in this, but this is gorgeous too. There was a one with fish, I think. Oh, I love that fish there. But I thought there was one with two. I want to show you the one that I really got my eye on. Where is it? Pretty sure it was this book. This one. That is gorgeous. a lot of work. But yeah, these two clownfish with all this seaweed. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Love that one. But like I said, takes a lot of work, a lot of time, but you know, they are worth it. So that's those three in that series that I would like to at least get one more page in each done next year, hopefully. So that's it, guys. That's what I intend to be working on mostly next year. And it's a no-buy colouring book year, hopefully, for me. I say that now, and 2 months' time there'll probably be a whole video. But yeah, I'm really trying, everybody, to not buy any more colouring books and concentrate on these beautiful books that are my favourites and need to be coloured. Okay, I hope I've inspired you, and have a great 2023. But until then, I'll be back at the end of the month to show you all my completed colourings from the month of November. Okay, everyone, have a great colouring day. Bye.